morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Monica Coleman. It's Sunday, December 11th, alongside meteorologist Brendan Minchef. Brendan, the rain is funny, and when I say that, I mean I went outside at 3 a.m. The rain stopped.
Sure.
Came back in. I heard it beating on the rooftop. Then at 4 o'clock, it stopped again. So give us this hour-to-hour forecast on the rain.
Well,
Are creating dangerous travel conditions on the roads. I-80 is still closed to all traffic from Colfax to the Nevada state line. ABC 10's Alicia Machado caught up with some travelers who were redirected at Colfax last night. Stay patient on the roads today. A number of events have been canceled this weekend as the storm hits. This weekend's cancellations span from the foothills high into the Sierra. Roseville police are searching for a suspect accused of stealing a car with 2 children inside. The good news, the kids who are 6 and 11 are okay. ABC 10's Luke Clary spoke to Roseville police about their investigation and what they want parents to know this morning. We have new information on a massive explosion that displaced families from an apartment complex last night in Stockton. The Stockton Fire Department said to the access of your medical care. The COVID-19 community transmission level recently increased from low to medium in Sacramento County, and now we're seeing officials bringing back mask mandates at shelters and correctional locations. Health officials are also suggesting everyone consider wearing a mask indoors. ABC 10's Devin Truby looked into how hospitals are handling the uptick of respiratory illnesses. There is such a demand for care right now. UC Davis is piloting a special evening clinic just this week for people coming in with less severe respiratory illness. Besides COVID-19, RSV, the CDC has California's flu activity listed as very high, which is the most extreme. We're getting closer to Santa coming down that chimney, but first you'll have to avoid the Grinches that try to steal Christmas. They're also known as scammers. Brandon Lewis from our National Verified team tells us how to avoid some of the biggest scams that are out there this time of year. A woman from Fresno is back home tonight after a year in the same Russian prison as Brittany Griner. She initially moved there in 2017 to teach English. Our high school football state championships took center stage on Saturday night, and we have some thrilling games. Kevin John is standing by with a recap of all that action. Good morning. Welcome back to ABC 10 Weekend Mornings. I'm Monica Coleman alongside meteorologist Brendan Minchef. Brendan, downtown Sacramento will be busy today. Comedian Kevin Hart will be in town. So if people plan to be traveling that way or attending the event, what should they expect weather-wise? The Sacramento Fire Department had to help several people get out of their cars after power lines fell on them or near them on Saturday. Jay Kim reporting a small number of people are still without power this morning, but luckily for most people, the lights are back on. And with all of this weather, it's a reminder that cold and flu season is upon us. Over-the-counter children's cold and flu medicine is especially hard to find in some areas. The shortage of medicine for kids comes as we face a triple-demic of RSV, COVID-19, and the flu. ABC 10's Laura Painter talks with a local pharmacist about what you can do if you can't find what you need on the store shelves. So listen to this. Dr. Frosto says if you can't get your hands on Tamiflu or other cold flu medicines, there are pharmacies called compounding pharmacies that can make that special order. They might be able to make a product for you that will suit your needs. California schools could be required to have Narcan on school properties to save students from a fentanyl overdose. The California Department of Public Health says last year, fentanyl killed more than 200 teenagers ages 15 to 19. ABC 10 political reporter Morgan Runner talked with school districts which many already have Narcan on campus. A mom and tamale vendor robbed at gunpoint. It happened recently in Stockton. She lost all the money she made on that day. But now the community is rallying together to create a so-called buyout of all of her tamales. As ABC 10's Kurt Rivera shows us, she is calling the community an angel God sent her. Great reporting by our Kurt Rivera. If you would like to take a part in the community buyout, it happens today from noon to 3. It takes place at the Hatch Workshop at 40 South Union Street in downtown Stockton. They're also accepting donations on Veronica's behalf. For more information, call or text 209-627-0685. There is still time to donate to the ABC 10 Stand Against Hunger campaign and help feed people in need for the holidays. Thanks to your generosity and donations, more than $204,000 is going to local food banks. That's enough to pay for more than 2 million meals. He is Mr. Christmas.
I was listening to Christmas music while forecasting.
He was actually, and this morning, and probably during the commercial break.
That's true, and the drive to work and the drive home from work.
Nothing wrong with it. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at 7:27.